So this week I have a mass in a home again. One of the ladies here, she was sort of really a poor soul here in the parish. She'd come to mass. I was barefoot. Half of them are barefoot anyway. Even the adults, there's many of them that haven't shoes. Most of the children don't wear shoes. But she had elephantitis, and so her feet were just like sort of a log all the way down to the bottom, and there was no ankles, and so this all of a sudden we hear that Selena has died, and I never thought she was that ill. She's not. Maybe she would be 50 years of age. She was, I guess, sick at various times already, but dealing with this problem of elephantitis, and she had lots of other social problems in her life as well, but so she passed on. So anyway, next Wednesday I'm going to go Wednesday to her home area and celebrate a mass there, because we didn't get to her funeral. The catechist had the funeral service the day of her burial, because she died one day and they had the burial the next day, so we were unable to go. So I'm going to go Wednesday and have a mass at the graveside for her with her family, and the whole community around will come. The communities really seem to support one another. The areas, when they come, and they'll have a collection too when they go, because most of the times when there's a death, there's been a hospital bill, and so they have to pay the hospital bill to the family. And usually they have, with the death and the hospital bill, it's pretty almost impossible for them to manage to pay that. So a lot of times they take up a collection among their friends and try to help out. Sometimes even they have the hospital becomes very sticky with if there's somebody dies in the hospital and has been in the hospital for some time and the bill hasn't been paid, they'll keep the body in the mortuary until they pay the money. So then often the friends and family will have to have a maketha or something and try to raise maybe whatever it is, maybe several thousand shillings to try to get the body released from the hospital to pay the bill. So that's happened where the burial has been delayed maybe a month because they haven't been able to raise the money to get the body out of the mortuary of the hospital. But I guess the hospital has learned a lesson too. If they release the body, they never see the money, so they use that as a lever to make people pay their bills. Awful system, but anyway, you can see just from a practical point of view that the hospital would go under if it didn't use some of these tactics, forcing the people to somehow or other come up with the money to pay their bills.